What's going on, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hippies and conservatives? It's your boy John, coming back here again with another video of the day. It's like this is the John show. Anyway, I'm going to answer one question from a guy who recently commented on one of my videos. I've forgotten your name, man, sorry. And his question was something along the lines, well, his comment was something along the lines of, I'm on day 189 or something, and I'm, feeling great. I feel confident and shit, and he still hasn't gotten with a girl yet. He said, and he's like, the girls, it's like it's weird seeing a guy like him with that much confidence and stuff, and they've disappeared or something. And he's like, can you explain this? I'm no expert in dating or women. I'm a man, so I'm no expert, but what I do know is the women who want you will stick around. Okay, the women who want you, who like you and want to to get you essentially will stick around, and the women who don't will move away. But what I've experienced on this journey is even the women who reject you will move away. If you're on this journey and you're all around a well-rounded, wholesome, attractive guy, pardon me, they will reject you in a way which is respectable. Like they're not going to be, it's not going to be like they're rejecting a simp. Do you know what I mean? It's like they'll be rejecting a man. They just don't like you for whatever reasons, right? You can be attracted to someone but still reject them. Okay, this is something that I've discovered about women is they feel the manliness. I hate that word, but you know what I mean. They feel the manliness from you, and they feel the energy that you have, but then they're not necessarily just attracted to you. Okay, like they're just not attracted to the external, but they still feel the energy. They still feel the aura, so to speak, and that makes you a good person to be around. It makes you a good presence to be around, a trusting presence to be around, where they can feel safe around you, but it doesn't necessarily mean they can be attracted to you. So it's like, it's like seeing, it's like seeing just an attractive woman, but she's not your type. Like she's an attractive woman, you can tell she's attractive, she's attractive, but she's just not your type. She just doesn't do it for you. She just doesn't get you hard, right? So you can see she's attractive, and you can appreciate her, and when you look at her and you speak to her, you definitely feel a certain way, but you just don't find her, she's just not your type. She's just not your cup of tea, so to speak. And it's a bit like that when you're on NoFap. I'm not saying this with every woman, but with a lot of women and guys as well, but not in the gay sense. They will feel this energy from you. They will feel this, this presence, and they will like being around you. But you just may not be their cup of tea. So, you know, that's really probably what's going on here with the girls and everything like that. Now remember, look, just because you're not jerking off, it doesn't guarantee you getting a girl. Okay, I don't know where you got this from. It's not a magic pill. Nothing easy, nothing worthwhile in this life comes easy. Okay, it doesn't work that way. So what I would say is, just keep going on about your life, keep living your life, keep doing the things that you usually do. And when you're out and about and you make eye contact with a girl, make eye contact, smile if that's your thing. If not, oh well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really smile that much when I see an attractive girl. I kind of get a bit shy, to be honest. But if she's looking at me, and there's repeated eye contact, I'm gonna take that as a sign of, okay, I think she's into me. I'm gonna go in for a move, right? And I'm just gonna have some real nonchalant conversation, just make a lot of small talk, keep it real chill. And as I speak to her, I will probably gauge whether or not she's actually, interested. And I'll probably just tell her how it is. I'll just say, hey, look, I find you pretty appealing. Let's go out, whatever. So you do you. That's probably what I would do as well. Just stay the course. But remember, you're not doing this thing for women. You're not doing it to guarantee women. It's like Leonard Banks, I think the guy I'm speaking to, I think you know what I'm on about when I say Leonard Banks has already said this many times, which is, women don't want a guy that's all about them. Okay, so if you're thinking about, oh, I still haven't gotten sex yet, it's like, you're not just guaranteed sex just because you're doing NoFap. It doesn't work that way. You will have sex when you meet the right person, when you meet the girl who's into you, okay? You will have sex in that scenario. You don't get sex. It's not like you're sitting there on a fucking couch and you're just going to get sex. It doesn't work that way. You have to go out into the world and you have to grow the balls, pretty much. You've got to grow the balls, and you've got to go and speak to women, and you've got to go and just be honest with them and just tell them how it is, okay? If you like a girl and you see her, you just go up to her and you say, hey, look, I like you. And you know what I've found as well? Be blunt. Don't be polite. Keep the conversation polite. Don't be an idiot about it. Don't be fucking, you're going to get harassment cases if you do it the other way. But do be blunt. If you're talking to her and you like her and you can feel that she's liking you a bit, just be blunt. Women love honesty. When I say honesty, I mean you say what's on your mind. You just say exactly what you're thinking and feeling. And they love that. They really do. They love the honesty. They love that assertiveness. They love that commanding presence. They love it. They love it when you tell them what to do. That doesn't mean you be controlling, but they just love the assertiveness, okay? And NoFap will give you that assertiveness. It will give you the ability to just say what's on your mind, to just say things how they are, and you're not going to sugarcoat it or people please it, okay? So can you see how it all comes together? It's like NoFap doesn't guarantee you women, but what it does is it gives you the tools to be able to attract newer women, and just have the tools as a man to just get through life. That's what it does, okay? And I'll tell you this as well. I was reading a story about a guy who was in prison for 30 days. He lost his job or something, I don't know. And, you know, in 30 days, he was pretty much a different man when he came out. I'm not going to say it's all down to NoFap, but, you know, it's pretty much known that when you're in prison, you don't jerk off because you're constantly around people. You don't get an ounce of privacy. And the people that jerk off in prison are called gay. They call them gay. They call them less than men. Okay, if you jerk off in prison, they call them less than men. That's why, you know, it's a weird culture, I know, but it's more appropriate to get sucked off or fuck someone in the ass in prison than it is to actually jerk off by yourself. That's just the way it is in prison, right? I don't know how it works, but it's more socially appropriate to get sucked off or to fuck someone else in the ass than it is to jerk yourself off, or for you to be on the receiving end of any of those things, right? This is just how it is in prison, but without going too much into prison sexual culture, the point I'm trying to make here is the guys that go into prison, they don't jerk off. So when they come out of prison, they have all this energy, they have all of this power, this magnetism, this strength. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad, I don't give a fuck about the morals, but they've got that animal magnetism, which is why prison guys are pretty attractive to women. Okay, you know, for men we don't get that, especially if you're blue pilled and you're a bit of a simp. You won't understand it, but women sense that energy. They sense that power, that masculine raw magnetism. They know of it, and it's a very real thing. It's a very, very real thing. But men, we don't see that because we are attracted to the feminine. We're not attracted to the masculine. How can we be attracted to the masculine when we are the masculine? We're attracted to the feminine. So when we look at a woman, we look at her shape, we look at her movement, we get hypnotized by the physical dimension of the feminine energy, right? But women, with us, they are attracted to the magnetism of the masculine. They're attracted to that powerful presence that men have, and it's not necessarily physical. It can be expressed in the physical, but it's not necessarily physical, it's energetic. And that's why it's so fucking important to do this practice. So important to get this fixed up, not just to guarantee attraction from women, because we're not doing that. We're doing it so that you are fixed, you are content, you are happy with who you are. Okay, so I would say to you, the guy who I'm responding to, I've forgotten your name, I'm sorry. I would say to you to just stop focusing on the sex, stop focusing on the woman. Okay, start focusing on what you're doing in your life. Don't stop counting the days. Don't count the fucking days, 189 days. Stop that shit. This is your life. You're not going to relapse. You're not going to go back to your old life. This is the new you, okay? When you go forward from here now, you are going to continue to improve in other areas of your life. Think about what you need to do in your life. Think about your body. Are you in shape? Are you eating right? Are you sleeping okay? Okay, what about your job? What about your studies? What about your work? What's your grand purpose? What are you working towards, right? Think about practical stuff. Think about how your life can be better. Go about your day. Women join the ride. They don't want a guy who's hunting for them. They want a guy who is not already established, but is doing his own thing. And they want to join the ride. They want to come and join you, okay? So stop focusing on the woman, okay? Because that's going to guarantee repulsion, because you're going to give off needy energy. Even if you're on NoFap, you're going to give off the needy energy of, oh, I need you. That's the one thing you never want to have, okay? So stop focusing on the woman. Start focusing on you. Start doing the things you need to do. Women will come later. Okay? Hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one.